The coronation of King Charles III takes place.
A live look right now as people all across the UK, all around the world, gather to witness history of that coronation of King Charles III. He, along with his wife Camilla, were crowned earlier this morning, becoming the 40th reigning monarch since the year 1066.
We want to take you back to the moment King Charles and Queen Camilla left Buckingham Palace. This was just a few hours ago to make their way over to Westminster Abbey. Thousands of people gathering, rain or shine, to watch this history-making event. They stood outside Buckingham Palace to watch a glimpse and to get a glimpse of that golden diamond jubilee state coach that carried the king and queen.
Then, of course, the moment that everybody was waiting for, the crown of St. Edward's placed upon Charles's head by the Archbishop of Canterbury, officially declaring him king.
There's so much to watch, and we have our own Local 10's Nicole Perez live from London. Nicole, as we have been talking about all morning long, this truly was such a fantastic and such a momentous day.
What a day it has been, Alex and Andrew. The coronation is officially over. It ended not too long ago with a culminating red arrows show in the sky. There was supposed to be a 6-minute fly past over central London, but because of the weather, it has not stopped raining. They had to shorten it, so we had a few of the helicopters up in the air, and then they had a beautiful show, red, white, and blue, the red arrows, just doing a quick fly past with the royal family on the balcony. The first time we see a king on the balcony waving to people below in 70 years. The last time was Queen Elizabeth. Her coronation was in 1953. So it was pretty incredible to see King Charles and Queen Camilla up there with members of the royal family. The crowd in the millions, and people braving the rain. They did not care that it was coming down. People with umbrellas, people without. They were there to witness this moment in history. What a moment it truly was. So the coronation, it all started at around 10:20 this morning. The royal family left Buckingham Palace in the Diamond Jubilee carriage, and they made their way over to Westminster Abbey. It was a little less than a mile and a half long. For Queen Elizabeth's coronation, it was a 4-mile journey. So King Charles did slim down his coronation quite a bit from Queen Elizabeth's in 53. He had 2,000 people in attendance, a little over 2,000. And he shortened the duration too, so it was a little less than a mile and a half. And then once they got to the Abbey, it took about 2 hours, the whole service inside. There were many beautiful aspects of the service, and we're going to take you through every single one right now. Our first look at King Charles III and Queen Camilla as they ride in the Diamond Jubilee in the King's procession from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Abbey.
The royal family just means more to me now than I ever thought. So I felt it was really important to be here, just to show our support for the new king.
It is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, but it's amazing, isn't it? Why would you not be here?
Crowds by the millions dispersed all throughout London, taking in this historic moment.
It's been 70 years since this happened last, and it's history, it's historic.
Arriving at Westminster Abbey, followed closely behind by the Prince and Princess of Wales. The youngest prince to have a role in the coronation, Prince George, one of the 8 pages of honor tasked with holding the king's robe of state, while Prince Louis and Princess Charlotte follow closely behind their brother. King Charles making his way to the coronation theater behind Queen Camilla.
Will you solemnly promise and swear to govern the peoples of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, your other realms and the territories to any of them belonging or pertaining, according to their respective laws and customs?
I solemnly promise so to do.
The king taking the oath, confirming he will uphold the law of the Church of England during his reign. And then a sacred moment shielded from the public with a canopy, the king disrobed and anointed with holy oil.
Bless, we beseech thee, this crown, and so sanctify thy servant Charles.
King Edward's crown placed on King Charles III, only the 7th monarch to wear it, while sitting on the 700-year-old coronation chair, the first and only time King Charles will wear it.
I, William, Prince of Wales, pledge my loyalty to you, and faith and truth I will bear unto you, as your liege man of life and limb. So help me God.
The Prince of Wales paying homage to the king, kneeling before him, placing his hand on the crown and kissing his father's cheek, making the king smile. And finally, Queen Camilla crowned, bowing to King Charles and seated alongside him. And we have talked about many members of the royal family who had roles in today's coronation. And I want to talk about Princess Anne because you might remember during the Queen's funeral, Princess Anne was the only member of the royal family to ride along with her mother's coffin, Queen Elizabeth II, as they rode from Balmoral, Scotland to London. Today, she had another very important role. She was the one on horseback right behind King Charles and Queen Camilla. She was the one leading 6,000 armed forces through the streets. It's called the gold stick in waiting. She's had the position since 1998. It dates back to the 15th century. It's when an officer, one would hold a gold stick, the other would hold a silver. They were to protect the monarch from harm. So quite an impressive role, and what an honor for her in this coronation today.
And of course, Nicole, obviously we were watching that balcony shot, the family coming out, stepping out of Buckingham Palace, greeting everybody, all the millions of people who came out. But there were notably some people missing from that balcony shot as well. Of course, the king's son, Harry, we didn't see him. His brother, obviously his sister as well. What has the family dynamic been throughout this entire process?
Well, we know there's been a lot of drama with Prince Harry. He was here today. He came by himself. His wife Meghan is back in the United States in Los Angeles. It's actually his son's 4th birthday today. So he did make the trip, but it was a very short trip. He was at Westminster Abbey and he sat behind other members of the royal family. He was with Princess Eugenie and Beatrice, and he sat behind Princess Anne. Prince Andrew was also another one not on the balcony. That is reserved for working members of the royal family only, and King Charles has stuck to that. So Prince Harry was quite the talker amongst the people that we've spoken to. You know, after he wrote his book Spare, a lot of people had read it. A lot of people said that they did not want to read it. But then you had a lot of people saying they wanted them to be unified. They wanted them to come together as a family, and they hoped that that would carry on after the coronation. So Prince Harry, definitely a talker. He did make the trip, but he's probably already on a plane back to Los Angeles.
Normal family in many regards.
Truly, yeah, and a lot of remarkable and beautiful moments that I'm sure will be talked about in days, weeks, months, and years to come. Nicole, thank you so very much.